All right, guys, we have received another letter from Eddie, the entomologist. And so let's see if we can figure out from his clues what insect we're going to be studying today. It says, Dear EITs, those ants sure do work hard, don't they? This next insect will take you above ground to a new colony of workers. So remember, the ants had a colony underground. These insects are going to have a colony outside or above ground. So here's our clues. This insect is black and yellow. Do you have an idea? Let's see if the next clue matches up. This insect buzzes while it works. This insect has a queen too. Can you guess what it is? Your friend, Eddie the entomologist. So think about your guess and let's see if you're right. All right. This insect has 6 legs because we know it's an insect, so it has to have 6 legs. It gets covered in pollen because of its hairy body and takes it and pollinates from plant to plant. It is a bumblebee or a bee. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and read a nonfiction book and see what we can learn about bees or bumblebees. All right, guys, so the nonfiction book that we are going to read about bees is just titled Bees, and it's by Grace Hansen. Okay, so let's see all the information that we can pick up about bees. Bees. Bees are insects. Ants, beetles, and butterflies are insects too. Bees live in many places. You can even find them in your backyard. Many bees have black and yellow stripes. Some bees are hairy. Remember those really hairy bees, that pollen sticks really well to them when they go from flower to flower. Bees have 3 main body parts. Remember, if it's an insect, it has to have those 3 main body parts. They are the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Remember that thorax is kind of like its chest and its abdomen is that bottom part of its body. Now let's look at this page. It's actually showing us the different parts and putting the names of them. We call that what? Labeling. It's labeling the different parts. Very good. Bees have 6 legs and 4 wings. So just like the ladybug, they have 4 wings. They have 5 eyes and 2 antennas. So let's see. They've got 1 eye, these 2 big eyes, and then 3 little eyes right here. And then you can see their 2 antennas over here. And it's not showing us in this picture, it's 4 wings. Bees have a special mouth part. It looks like a straw. Have you seen any other insects that have that long mouth part? That's right, a butterfly too. Ouch, watch out. All female bees have stingers. Bees' homes. Some bees live alone. Other bees live in large groups called colonies, but most bees do live in colonies. Colonies live in nest or beehives. So this is an actual beehive, and you can tell they've made the little combs that they're coming out of it. Bees help the earth. One of the questions that you guys asked when we made our KWL chart is you wanted to know why were insects important? And so this is one of the reasons that insects are helpful. Bees carry pollen from flower to flower. Some bees produce honey for us to eat. And so we have some more facts. It says honeybees are the only insects to make food that people can eat. So the only one. A bee's wings beat about 190 times per second. So it's going so fast. That is what makes the buzzing sound you hear. So it's going so fast, that's why it buzzes. Carpenter bees are able to drill through wood. And then bees are usually attracted to flowers that are yellow, blue, or purple. So those are their favorite kinds. That's why a lot of times when you have those big dandelions, the big kind of like yellow weeds out in the yard, you'll see bees in that a lot because they're attracted to that color yellow. And some in our glossary, these are some of the words that if you didn't know, we could look up. Remember, the abdomen is the back part of an insect's body. Antenna is the long feelers on the insect's head. A colony is a group of animals. Remember, we said that ants live in a colony and so do bees. And then the mouth part is a mouth shape that is specifically suited for grasping, biting, or sucking. So in a bee's case, remember, it's for sucking because it's sucking that nectar up. And then pollen are the tiny grains of are tiny yellow grains and flowers. And produce means to make. Remember we said that bees produce honey. And then the thorax is that middle or chest part of an insect. All right, so what you guys are going to do is I want you to think of 3 facts that we learned about insects, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it in our insect journal. All right, when you hit add response, this is what your page is going to look like for your insect journal today. And you can see that it says bumblebee. And so let's look at first the parts that it's pointing at. Up here, it's pointing at this part of the bumblebee, which is the wings. Very good. So let's sound that up. W, w. That W, then we have that ing sound. Remember that ing is I-N-G. Very good. Wings. Z. Now, do we end a word with that Z? No, it's an S. Remember, our S can make the Z sound sometimes. Wings. And then what's pointing to here? The stinger. Very good. So what do we hear at the beginning of stinger? The ST blend. Very good. Sting. It's got that ing sound again. I-N-G. Very good. And then When we have that sound at the end, remember it's usually ER. We need the E and the R. We need that letter combination. And then it's pointed over here to the antenna. Very good, antenna. Okay, then down here, you're going to write your 3 facts that you learned about bumblebees or bees. So write them 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right, I can't wait to see how much you guys have learned. See you later, guys.